Hello everyone, welcome back to another 2022 LEGO set review here on my channel. Today we're looking at the new LEGO City Grocery Store, set number 60347. This 6+ set contains 404 pieces and will retail for $89.99 Canadian when it launches here in North America on August the 1st of 2022. This set was ordered from a Netherlands-based retailer where it is available as of June 1st, 2022. This set features a grocery store model with road plate used for a parking lot, 2 small vehicles including a red smart car and an orange forklift, and 5 LEGO City minifigures, including a named figure based off the LEGO City Adventures TV series. Like with all my reviews, we'll look at each of the builds, followed by the figures, then end with the box and my final thoughts. Starting off with the grocery store itself, like all location-based city sets introduced since January 2021, this set does use a road plate, which is used here for a parking lot and a driveway. The parking lot for the small car and the driveway for the forklift. The driveway does play into a play feature of the main store, which I'll show a little bit later on, as it does go into the interior of the store as well. Onto the main store itself. The primary color scheme for the store this time around is green, lime green, and white, with some gray, orange, and black used throughout for accent colors. The store does feature 2 containers out front with some fruits and vegetables for sale. We do have a new corn on the cob mold as one of the vegetables for sale, as well as some apples and grapes and bananas and carrots are also for sale. Next to that, we have a planter with some 2 different colored flowers in it, an orange one and a pink one. Above that, there's 2 lights to illuminate the imaginary sidewalk in this case, as there is no actual included sidewalk in front. There is 3 studs of space out front of the building though, but those are mostly covered by the accessories. Above that, we have 2 solar panels, one that looks like is misprinted from the angle it is, but I could be wrong. The main entrance of the store uses the new double-wide door piece introduced in January 2022. This has appeared in almost all the location-based city sets introduced this year. I believe the police and fire station both had it, as well as the the hospital and the bank was the other one from the January wave. I believe these have been introduced in trans black this summer in the trains though, so at least in a different color for once. Above the main entrance, we have the brick-built carrot with the fresh sign. These both play into the branding for the store. On the side of the store, we do have another play feature of the set, and this one also plays into the interior. This is like a recycling depot built into the store. You have 3 different colored bottles, and this thing on the side, which I'll show here in a second, plays into this, which there's a recycling machine on the inside of the store, and you can push the bottles in this kind of cutout right here, and when they're inside, they can be pushed into the container on the back and taken away for recycling. It does work quite well. All 3 bottles can be used for it, like so. Onto the interior of the store, since we're with that now. The store does feature 4 shelves with some orange juice, milk. I believe these are water bottles, and I'm not sure what the orange ones are. The shelves are a very simple build, but they do look quite well. Inside the main entrance of the store, we do have 2 containers with some baked goods, some croissants, and some breadsticks. To the left of those, we have some empty bottles in a crate. I'm not entirely sure the point of having empty bottles in the store, unless they're meant to be taken out by the forklift, which I guess you could play into the play feature. Behind that, we have the conveyor belt, which this is one of the key play features I was talking about, is that if you have this set and the delivery truck, you can use the forklift or the truck to make the deliveries, and then the forklift to unload. And it's how this works is there's these Technic beams are on an axle, so that when you push the crate in, so we get lined up correctly, it's like a working conveyor belt. It does take a little bit of help to get it to work though. And then this can be used for delivering or taking out crates of fruits and vegetables or fish or whatever they have being delivered to the store. In the middle, we have our cash register with a container of 2 fish in it. I'm assuming this is intended to be like a kind of water-based thing, but I could be wrong. Of course, this is a city set, so there is no back to the building as well as no roof, which is something I believe is a little bit new. I do think it does open up the store a little more though, to make it easier to get inside. And then onto the side of the building, we do have a little more of how the windows are done. These are the translite blue windows, which look quite good. I do like the angled look they used for the exterior of the windows. It adds a nice touch to the overall building. We do have a printed parking sign out front as well. Inside the parking lanes, we do have what are done as with tiles. These are not the sticker or not the printed pieces that use in the road plates, but just 4 tiles put next to each other. They work quite well. And yeah, that's it for the grocery store. Next, we'll talk about the vehicles. 2 vehicles are also included in the set, a red smart car and an orange forklift. Both use the classic 4-wide base that has been seen on probably hundreds of city vehicles at this point. The red smart car itself has the opening doors as well as removable roof and can seat 1 figure inside. There is no extra room for storage of accessories, which is kind of unfortunate, but it also kind of makes sense that a car this scale. I would have preferred something a little bit bigger, but that's just my opinion. There is a printed tile on the front indicating that this is a electric car in the city world, I guess. We also have the license plate on the front and the back. These are all, like usual, these indicate the designer initials and the set number. The set number of the set is 60347. And yeah, the orange forklift that does have the typical boom piece used, I believe, since 2013 or 2008. I'm not entirely sure. It has been around for a fairly long time, at least as long as I've been collecting the city theme anyways. There is no stickers on the back of the vehicle. We do have a printed hazard chevron on the back, but other than that, the cabin of the vehicle can be lifted up and closed, and like the small car, it can fit 1 figure inside. We also have a steering wheel for the figure to operate the forklift. I do like this much smaller scale forklift as it does feel a little bit more natural in the city theme compared to the big forklifts they've been doing in the previous years. But yeah, that's it for the vehicles. Next, we'll look at the figures. 5 minifigures are included in the set, including Mr. Produce, a named figure based off the LEGO City Adventures TV series. Of these 5 figures, unfortunately only 2 feature new torso printing, though Mr. Produce does feature a new face print and new leg print. The figure in the middle, however, introduces a new leg mold of a prosthetic leg, something that has not been seen in the city theme for quite a while. Of the 5 figures, 2 feature alternate face prints, while the costumed figure does feature an alternate hairpiece as well. The LEGO Friends Heart Lake shopping list returns in this set. This time it appears alongside a really nicely done sign reading "Be Happy." This sign is used by the P costume person in the set. A very unique touch that I thought was really neat for this set. The box for this set is a very unusual box size, especially for a $90 set, as initially when I first saw the pictures, I thought it was going to be a similar box to that of the police station from this year, which was also $90. It is a different shape entirely, which I guess it works for what the set needs. Anyway, this, as you can tell here, it has the set image on the front. The top right-hand corner has the road plates included icon, and the bottom right-hand corner has the named character, Mr. Produce. This is a European box, as the set was ordered from the Netherlands, so of course there is no set name or piece count on the corner, but we do have the age and the set number, as well as the LEGO City emblem. On the top of the box, we can see the figures. All 5 figures are shown, as well as the shopping cart and the basket of fruits and vegetables. We do have a one-to-one icon here of the new figure with the prosthetic leg. And then on the back of the box, we can see some more images of the set, showing some of the play features, including the bottle dispensary and the loading dock. In the top left-hand corner, we have the LEGO City Hit TV series icon, indicating that this is a set from the TV series, which is interesting. My biggest pet peeve with city sets, or sets in general now, is these push tabs they use for the boxes. As well, it does make the boxes a little more sturdy. It does become an issue if you choose to flatten down the boxes after opening the set, which is something that I prefer to do. So with the push tabs, it kind of makes that impossible. But on the side of the box, since there is no set name, there is no translations of the set name, which it clears up a little bit on the box. And yeah, that's it for the box of the set. Next, we'll talk about my final thoughts. One thing I want to talk about before the end of the video is the new instruction booklet styling. And I gotta admit, I'm not the biggest fan of it, as in my opinion, it takes away the unique styling for each of the themes. As with this new styling, all themes share the same style of booklets. Here's the one from the Iron Man Armory, from the Marvel line. And in my opinion, yeah, it's not what they could have done. I think if they wanted to go with this style, at least have the top banners be the color of the theme, like have this one be blue for City or the Marvel one be red for Marvel. As in my opinion, having them all the same, it makes them seem kind of cheap, in my opinion, but there is 2 booklets for the set, one for the store and one for the vehicles. The one for the vehicles is the same as the one for the store, although much smaller. And yeah, that's it for the booklets. Next, we'll talk about my final thoughts. Overall, I'd say this is a pretty good set, in my opinion. I do think it is a bit overpriced, being $90 for only 400 pieces, but with more recent city sets, that's not really an unusual statement. However, you do get a lot of play value here, especially with the car and forklift being included. The road plate is also nice as it allows it to be connected to other city sets of the same style, like the hospital, fire station, or even the police station. Anyways, that's it for my review of the new LEGO City Grocery Store, set 60347. Let me know your thoughts on the set in the comments below, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.